Good morning and welcome to Gaming with Reg Bob. This is part 13 of the free Wii U video game collection. So in the last video, I think we were about £1 short on the cash spent. So to get us to free, we needed to make £1. So I had a couple of DVDs and some Blu-rays that I picked up in the last video. So we cashed those in. So the Defiance Season 3 was in the last video, I believe. So we took that to CX and we got £7 for that. Okay, we had the 4 DVDs for £1. Not quite as much as I thought, to be honest. So we got £2.20 and that was a trade-in on those. So at this point we are free because we were about £4 in profit now, and we had about £29.20 with that £2.20 in vouchers. While I was in CX, I went to a different CX that I normally do, so they had quite a few games, and I think I mentioned before that if I see something that I've not got in the collection so far and it's in decent nick, well, up to the standard of the rest of the collection, and I'll pick it up. So I picked up this Sonic game, Sonic All-Star Racers, or Racing, sorry, Transformed. Never played it before. I'm assuming it's the Sonic version of Mario Kart, so I'm looking forward to playing that. It's in really good nick. So, like I said before, we are now free. The video game collection is free. The Wii U collection, sorry, is now free. So I'm at a sticking point now on what I do next, but what I'll do is I'll quickly just go over where we stand. So total collection, we spent £176 and we've received in £180, so that puts us at £4 in profit. So we've got all the Wii collection and we've got £4 cash. I've got £21.20 worth of vouchers left, and that gives us, with this Sonic game, 29 games in the collection, with an overall value of the collection being at £362. So, in my eyes, we have completed the aim of the challenge to make it free. Really impressed with what we've got. So, in the next video, I'll do a full overview of the collection. The whole 29 games that we've got, and obviously we've still got stuff to play with. We've got £4 cash and we've got the £21.20 in CX vouchers. So like I said, the aim was to get it for free. We've got it for free. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to still collect for the Wii U, but I'm going to start another collection very similar to what we've got. Oh, sorry, I'll rephrase that, to what we've been doing with the Wii U, but we're going to go for another console as well. But I will still pick up for the Wii U and I'll run that alongside. But what I'm gonna do is transfer the £4 cash and the £21.20 vouchers across. So we've also got the original Legos Dimensions set still in the Wii U collection. So what I was going to do was I was going to list it all on eBay. Obviously I've bagged all this up into the different sets, and there was a slight defect on that. Still works fine, no issues at all. However, like I said, I like to keep my collection in the best possible nick. And then I was like, well, why am I selling it? Why do I want to sell it? Let's just keep it and just upgrade and add to it as we go along. There is a few pieces missing, but I think over time, and there's no rush. We're not desperate to start clawing money back at this point. Like I said, we're already in profit. We've achieved the aim of it being free. So I thought I'd keep hold of it for the time being. but we've got it to play with. So, like I said, we will pick up bits and bobs for it as we go along. And surprise, surprise, I went to a car boot sale, sorry, and I picked up a new Portal. So we've got the one there with the slight damage. It's not damaged, it still works, it's just the rubber seal's cracked. So I picked this up, very good condition, and that cost me £1. So yeah, happy with that. So I can get rid of the second one, see if I can get my £1 back on that one. So I'm just going to bring this into shot now. Sorry about this video, it's a bit of a makeshift video. I know I've not posted for a while, but I just wanted to keep everybody up to date, and I will update all the spreadsheets and everything. Well, I'm going to start another spreadsheet, but I'll talk about that more once it's done. So Banjo-Kazooie, not Wii U related. There is Mr. Banjo there holding a 360 controller, but that's fine. This is multi-use, and you get the USB cable. So I picked up 2 of these. So my plan is to keep one of them and sell the other one to recuperate the money and get money into the collection. So I paid £4.98 each for those. So just say a £5 each. So the plan is to sell one, and if we need to, we can sell both. But I think they're quite smart, and to be honest, the Wii U controller would sit quite nice on there. It'll be a nice little display piece. So if we can sell one for about £20, £15, £20, that gets us initial £10 spent back and a little bit of change, and it's a nice little piece to the collection, Nintendo related. So yeah, happy with that. So that's that. What else did I pick up from Car Boot? So I picked up a Game Boy. So a bit of a spoiler alert there. So that is going to be the next collection. But like I said, I'll run the Wii U one alongside, but I'm going to try and transfer the £4. Well, I am going to transfer the £4 and the £21.20 across. So I paid quite a lot for this. So I paid £58, believe it or not, at Car Boot, but it is in very, very good condition. And not only did I get the Game Boy, I got a selection of games, and there's even a little manual in there, and it works fine. I tested it at the Car Boot. Now, there is a little bit of work I need to do on it. It needs a new screen. The screen's a bit loose. There's a few scratches on there. I know you can't see them, but there is actually a few scratches. So I think it's about £3 for a new screen. So I'll look at doing that. And also the dust cover from the external connector is missing, so I need to pick up one of them. But yeah, it's very clean. The battery port at the back is immaculate, and you see there the screen is very loose. So I got a couple of options: new screen, or I can just glue that back on. But I think what I'm going to do is I want to get it nice and pristine so I can display it. So yeah, Game Boy, I've got to add that in there somewhere into the collection, so that will slip in nicely. Now the reason why I bought it is initially when he said £60 initially, and I was like, so I took a bit of a memory of all the games that he had. Now the weird games, I've never really heard of them, so yeah, they're not very common games, or don't really see them. Basically, they're not your Marios, your Tetris and stuff. That one's like 5 games in one, but they're in really decent nick. The cases are there. So I was walking around the Car Boot, I was dwelling on it. I thought £60. I thought that's probably roughly what it would trade in for, maybe at CX, probably about the £60–50 mark. So I thought, worst case scenario, and I know it worked because I tried it there and then, I could get my money back and the games would be free. But I'm really happy with it, so I'm just going to keep it. So the plan is, obviously add that into the Game Boy collection, we'll call it now. the free Game Boy collection and then do exactly what we did with the Wii U, try and recuperate the money. Now, these games, I've got absolutely no interest in these games at all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the cases that they're in, because the cases, I like the white ones anyway. So I'm going to keep the white cases. I'm going to keep the Game Boy. I'm going to get rid of the blue case, so it doesn't really look very good compared to the white ones. And I'm going to get rid of the games, whether I trade them in, sell them, or put them on eBay or whatever, but the games are going to go. So I reckon I can get about £30 to £40 for these games. So that's the plan. So then, like I said, I paid £58 for it. If I can get £30, £40, that's pretty much half the money, if not more, back. Now, obviously, there's no point having a Game Boy if you've got nothing to play on it. I'm only after 3 or 4 games in this collection. That is it, 3, maybe 4 maximum. And that's the Super Mario Land games and the Tetris games. The original Tetris, maybe the second one. I've never actually played it, but I was thinking maybe add it to. But yeah, definitely the Super Mario Land games. I think there's 3 in total. Definitely 2. I think the third one's Donkey Kong related, but yeah. So two Super Mario Land games, definitely a Tetris. So that's the 3 games that I'm after. So we'll see how we can pick them up. I might use the vouchers because I've got the CX vouchers from the Wii U collection. And we'll see where we're at, but that's the plan anyway. Sorry, this is getting really confusing. So after this, I will slow down a bit and go through each section at a time and update spreadsheets. So, like I said, I've got this charity shop local to me. They do 4 media items or 4 DVDs, media, whatever's in the tub, 4 for £1. So this is, I've seen these in there. I'm quite surprised that no one had picked them up before, but I don't know anything about Xbox 360 games, and after I picked them up, took them home, researched, that's when I realised why they'd been sat in there a long time. And I also made a bit of a schoolboy error. So picked up Lost Odyssey. The schoolboy error is disc 1 is missing. There's actually 4 discs in there, so I just opened it up and just assumed that all the discs were in there. But there's actually disc 1 is missing, obviously the most important one. And then I picked up these Kinect games. Like I say, don't know much about the 360. I should have done a bit more research, but there's 3 there in total. Okay, but I only paid £1, so there's no biggie there. I think I'll probably get about 50p each off eBay for these after fees and postage off them. So yeah, I'm going to get my money back, my £1 back. I'll stick that on missing disc only. If I can make a couple of quid back, that's fine. If not, it's no loss. And to be honest, these 3 are in really good condition. And well, to be honest, they all are in good condition, but that one's missing this. So we'll see where we're at. So I've got quite a bit of stuff to sort out at the moment. I want to try and get a screen for that if I can. I think they're about £3. So yeah. So yeah, lots of information there. What I'll do is I'll square away the Wii U collection. I'll do a video on that, a full update, go through the final figures, and then what I'll do is I'll concentrate on the Game Boy then, do a new spreadsheet for the Game Boy, transfer across the figures from the Wii U, start adding in all the costs, sort out those games, keep an eye out for the Legos Dimensions stuff, see where we're going with that. I need to add that £1 to what I'm going to do is, because I'm transferring it across, I'm going to stick that in with a Game Boy collection. And then, like I said, I'm still going to pick up Wii U games, but I think it'll be a combination of Game Boy / Wii U. I've got the Banjo-Kazooie, so I need to add that to the spreadsheet as well. And then I've got these 4 media items for £1. Lots of information there. Hopefully it all made sense. It kind of does in my head. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.